Hello everybody, this is Ezra, and in this section of my channel we're going to go over finances. So give me 1 second. Let me pause something. Alright, so now precursor. I've never been the best at finances, so the reason I'm doing this on my channel, I'm going to do faith, fitness, finances, and motivation, because these are 4 things that are really important to my life that I need to improve in, and I have the goal of shooting 100 videos for each of those by the 2nd week of November. So that means me posting and shooting 4 videos a day without fail, and possibly shooting some videos in advance. So moving on, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Momentum Pressure Control Coaching. And let's get into this finance article. And this article is from Dummies.com. It is Personal Finance for Dummies cheat sheet. So the reason I'm going over the cheat sheet is because I'm not really sure how to go about talking about finances, me not being a professional in finances and not really being trained properly or training myself properly. I have to take ownership of my life, so it's my fault that I didn't do what I needed to do. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So it says Personal Finance for Dummies cheat sheet, and this article is written by Eric Tyson. It says, all too often financial advice ignores the big picture and focuses narrowly on investing, because money is not an end in itself but a part of your whole life. Connecting your financial goals to the rest of your life is important. You need a broad understanding of personal finance to include all areas of your financial life: spending, taxes, saving, investing, insurance, planning for major goals like education, buying a home, and retirement. The following keys to success aren't a magic bullet, but they can help you get started by thinking about the big picture. Copyright 2016, Eric Tyson, all rights reserved. Once again, he wrote this, not me. So does that mean I'm not really sure, but I said it. Educational purposes, no, entertainment purposes only. How about that? Entertainment purposes only, everything. Okay, so now let's go ahead and jump into this. The first thing he writes is take charge of your finances. Procrastinating is detrimental to your long-term financial health. Don't wait for a crisis or major life event to get your act together. Read this book and start implementing a plan now. You don't need to read the book. I'm going to say that. Just do what it says. Take charge of your finances. For example, for me right now, I have my normal job. Then after my normal job, I do DoorDash. And then I'm trying to, I'm getting leaner on purpose so people can notice me more, so I can get more personal training clients. Take charge of your finances, guys. You are in charge of your money, no one else, okay? When you get money, you decide where it's going to go. If you have all these bills, all these subscriptions, maybe you dwindle things down to one subscription that you watch, okay? If you only really watch anime, go with Crunchyroll, don't go with Netflix, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so take charge of your finances, guys. That's something that needs to happen. You are in charge of your finances, no one else. Now, the next thing it says, don't buy consumer items, cars, clothing, vacations, and so on, that lose value over time on credit. So don't buy consumer items on credit. It says use only debit to make these purchases, basically cash, and things that gain value, such as real estate, business, or an education. Okay, so I think what I'm getting from this is, okay, use debt. Okay, so basically if you're going to go into debt and using credit, only invest in things that gain value over time. If you're spending money on something that is a concrete thing and does not gain value over time, don't go in debt for that. Because if you're going to go in debt for something that gains value over time, it's gaining value over time. So even if you're paying monthly, you're paying interest, you're still going to get that back at the end when you decide to sell it or something, compared to just going in debt for like a phone, when in 2 years, guess what's going to happen to that phone? It's going to be outdated, the software is not going to work, and well, you're in debt because you're still paying for it. So just save your money, pay in full for these things, pay in full for vacations. Vacations don't increase value over time. They're wonderful memories, wonderful moments, but it's better to wait to pay in full for those things. I know we live in a very instant satisfactory society, but we cannot choose to live our lives like that. We have to live our lives for the long-term goals. There's nothing wrong with enjoying things now, but make sure you plan. So if you're buying something that doesn't increase in value over time, spend cash. If you are buying something that does increase in value over time, it is okay to use credit. And I'll take that advice. I'll take all of this with a grain of salt, guys. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm taking this all with a grain of salt. All right. The next thing it says is use credit cards only for convenience, not carrying debt. Yes. I got my first credit card year after college. After college, I was like, yo, I got $800 balled out. Not balled out in my sense, which is like buy workout supplements and go to the gym a lot. But yeah, so I spent my money on that, and then I'm still paying off that credit card today. I'm trying to pay off a lot of debt right now. I'm finally at a place in my life where I'm okay with sitting down, going ghost, stacking my money and saving. So, you know, honestly, if you don't have a credit card and you are a child, do not, or a teenager, don't get a credit card. Just save your money. Get a debit card. Save your money. Okay? And pay outright cash for things. And if you do get a credit card for like credit purposes, get the lowest amount. Get a $50 credit card. I don't know if they're real. Spend that $50 right off the heap. And then what I want you to do is pay that off every month and have it automated. Have some type of automated system where you have like something every month on Amazon that you buy that's $50 that you need for your life. Maybe that's your protein powder or something like that. And then automatically, as soon as that happens, boom, $50 comes out of your debit account, your actual money, and pays for that credit card. Therefore, that credit is slowly increasing over time. So, good. Yeah, awesome. To save money, get a Hooptie. Make your first car a Hooptie. You know, if you can. Sometimes you might have to go in debt. Sometimes you might have to get the car on credit. But pay on that premium. Pay on the premium. Just remember that. So when you basically, let me just do this. If you have bad credit and you're young, you want to get a car. You're going to go to a car place. They're going to say they don't check your credit. That's fine, right? It's great for you. You're going to get a car. Now, when you get this car, and you start paying on it monthly, the car is $9,000. But the end total you end up paying is $15,000, sorry. The reason you're paying $15,000 is because the interest rate is so high because you have no credit. So what you can do to circumvent that is you can just start paying down the premium. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but if you start paying down the premium and you pay off all of the premium, then the car is yours. Because the reason there's interest is because you're paying off a loan and you're paying the interest on the loan. So if you just pay off the premium, pay off the car, guess what? You're good to go. You're good to go. And resist the urge to get a new one after you pay it off. Your friend's like, hey, trying to get the Audi? You trying to do it? Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so moving on, everybody. Live within your means and don't try to keep up with coworkers. Yes, listen, I don't care about vacations. I don't care about fun. I don't care about going out. I care about taking care of the people I love. I care about working and being creative. And going to the gym, eating my turkey, and tomorrow, when I weigh in at 179, eating some cookies. That's what I care about. That's cheap. It's all cheap. So, I don't care about keeping up with people. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm in the gym and I'm like, man, my gym fit could be a little more fresh. But I'd rather have a fresh bank account and peace of mind and know that I'm going somewhere than trying to impress these people who don't care about me. Okay? They might care about me. Who knows? But just stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. I don't know who the Joneses are, but everyone's like trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm like, who are the Joneses? Who are those people? And why are we keeping up with them? We gotta stop. I'll tell you that. Okay, moving on. Save and invest 5 to 10% of your income. Yes, I need to do this. I need to read the rest of it. The answer is yes. And the Bible talks about tithing and giving 10%, and I feel like as soon as you put yourself into a giving mind state, it causes you, it's like you're okay, so now instead of me having to spend this, I'm making the choice to give my money to something or someone that is benefiting someone else that is not benefiting me directly at all. Okay? Because you're just, tithing is giving 10% to God what he deserves. But in my head, this is what I'm thinking. You're just giving money to the church so the church can help people who need it. People who are down and out, maybe single mothers, maybe single fathers, maybe people who are widowed, maybe people who are coming off drugs who need to get on their feet a little bit. That's what you're giving that money for. And when you put your money to that makes you more conscious of your finances. And then by that making you more conscious of your finances and you're thinking about it, you're more careful with how you spend your money. Because now you're spending money on a selfless act. So now when you do spend money on yourself, I don't know, maybe you think a little harder, a little more in depth about the way you spend your money. So, wonderful. Let's go ahead and continue. Next thing we're going to talk about is, understand your employee benefits. If you're self-employed, it says find the best investment insurance options available and use them. Yeah, honestly, first off, if you guys knew the benefits of my job, they're wonderful. Don't deserve it. I do. I deserve it. I worked for it. But great benefits. I actually just qualified for a 401k at my job, and I was stupid when at my previous job when I had access to do all those things, but now I'm actually going to do those things and invest in a 401k. But yeah, so just basically what it's saying is understand the resources that you have at hand and make use of them to the best of your ability. Simple as that. Make use of them to the best of your ability. And if you do that, you're gonna be in a pretty good place. Okay? So that's that. Alright, let's continue. Alright, I'm gonna need to get some more lights. Because when the lights are off and I'm recording, I'm gonna need an extra light here and an extra light here. I feel like I should be good after that. Moving on. I'm going to go over one more, guys. Actually, we're going to stop the video here. And then we're going to do a finance part 2 video. So we left off at understanding your employee benefits. And part 2, we'll pick up on research things before you buy. So thank you for watching this. This is Momentum Pressure Control Coaching with Epic Ezra, Finance Edition, Episode 1. Hope you enjoyed the Finance for Dummies article by... It was written by, once again, his name is Eric Tyson, copyrighted Eric Tyson, all rights reserved. Eric Tyson's Keys to Personal Financial Success. So, yeah, look forward to the next video. That's all, guys. Have a great day. You're beautiful. You're loved. I'm not perfect, but life is worth it. That's why you gotta work it. Okay? I'm 5'5". It's a vibe. Like, share, and subscribe. God loves you. Peace.